Dropshipping from AliExpress to Shopify can be pretty challenging at times. That is why in this video I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide in how you can successfully dropship from AliExpress to Shopify. This way we will eliminate all of your concerns together. By the end of this video, you should have all of the information that you need in order to be a successful dropshipper. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so first things first, what is AliExpress? Well, first of all, before everything, AliExpress is a Chinese marketplace that is owned by the Alibaba Group. This platform offers a wide variety of products at very competitive prices. They have millions over millions of sellers that are selling millions over millions of products. The main difference between them is that Alibaba usually deals business to business, meaning B2B, and AliExpress on the other hand side deals business to customer, aka B2C. That is the main reason why AliExpress has become so popular with dropshippers. I remember back in 2016 when I started dropshipping, it was the only website you could dropship from. And that is why it's so popular nowadays. It's basically the OG. And that's how everyone started with AliExpress. You can basically sell anything that you can find there anywhere in the world. And more specifically, you can only sell one piece at a time to every customer from every corner of the world. Nobody's gonna stop you. And on top of that, you don't have to keep stock of the product because the seller that owns the stock will ship it for you. That is why AliExpress is the go-to platform if you want to start dropshipping. So first question, can you actually dropship from a platform such as AliExpress to Shopify? The short answer is absolutely yes, as long as you're following some basic rules. First of all, you have some guidelines that are related to shipping times. Second of all, product quality also matters. You cannot just sell anything on Shopify. I mean, technically, you can sell everything, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to mess up your brand. You don't want to mess up your name. You want to have a quality product that you give out on a quality website. And third of all, there are some products that you really need to avoid if you want to dropship from AliExpress to Shopify. Those products are hazardous substances, trademark brands, copyrighted products, and age-restricted items. Now, of course, you can sell these. You can sell anything you want on Shopify, but I would just advise you to avoid them. And also, I want to add the fact that you gotta comply with the customer protection laws from the country that you're selling in if you want to sell anything on Shopify. So this video is going to be broken into a few pieces. Make sure to watch it until the end because that's the only way you can put all of those pieces together and understand the greater puzzle. First of all, let's set up our Shopify account. Alright, so first thing you need to do in order to get started with Shopify is to go to the homepage, which is shopify.com, and click on this button right here, Start Free Trial. You can also click the link in the description. It's going to be the first link. And this will prompt you to this page. It says right here, get 3 days for free, then 1 month for €1. Now, I'm from Europe. This is why it tells you €1. If you're from the States, it's going to be $1, which is a pretty sweet deal if you're asking me. Now, you have 4 options to sign in. Sign up with email, with Google, Apple, or Facebook. I usually do Google. So let's go ahead and click Google. Next up, you're going to have to log in into your email. Let's choose this one. All right, next up, you're going to see this part right here. It's more like an introduction part. It's not really necessary. You can skip all of these steps, but just for the sake of example, let's get started. Where would you like to sell? You can choose an online store, hit next. Which of these best describes you? I'm just getting started. And finally, what size is your business? We're just getting started, so we're gonna select small. Are you currently selling through another platform? No, I'm not using any other platform. What do you sell? Let's go with dropshipping and click Get Started. Next up, we have the option to choose between 3 plans, which is Basic, Shopify, and Advanced. I would advise you to go with the basic one because you don't want to pay a lot of money for Shopify when you're just getting started. The difference is not that big. It's only a 0.2% on the card rates. That's the payment processor, and you're paying like a 2% rate for every order that you're getting. And the only reason for you to upgrade to Shopify or Advanced is if you would make actually, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 per month at least. That's where you would feel this 0.2%. And that is why when we're getting started, we should go with the basic one. Let's click this one. At this step, they are asking us for our credit card information. Don't worry, they're not going to take anything. It's free for 3 days and they are going to charge you $1 for 1 month. Or you can use PayPal as well. Let's do this later. And there you have it. We have our brand new Shopify store. Of course, I didn't select the plan yet, so you already did. You shouldn't see this. This is how the dashboard would look like. You're gonna spend a lot of time in this place because this is where all of the controls for your store are. Let me give you a quick tour. Home, it's this one right here. Orders, you're gonna see all of the orders that you're getting right here. So every person that has bought something from your store, you're gonna have their address, you're gonna have their email, phone number, and what they bought from you. when someone wants to buy something from you, they get to the checkout page and they leave, you're gonna have that as an abandoned checkout. So you know you can send them messages, you can send them emails. That's a pretty useful tool. Next up, you have products. Every time you're creating a product, they're gonna appear here. Next up, customers. You know what this is. Content, if you're uploading some images that you're using for your website, you're not gonna use this a lot. Finance either. Then you have analytics. This is the place where you're gonna spend the most amount of time. This is where you see how much money have you made with your store by days. You can select the calendar here and you can just select the day that you want and apply, and you're gonna see the results from that day. You're gonna see how many online store sessions did you got, what was the conversion rate of your store, how many people added something to the cart, how many reached checkout, and how many actually converted into buyers. Total orders, average order value, really important stuff right here. You're gonna use this a lot, especially when you start getting some numbers, start getting some visitors. You're gonna make a lot of decisions based on what you see here, because there are very important things, very important metrics that you need to follow. And next up, we have discounts. This is an important place when you wanna create discounts to incentivize your potential customers to buy, or even your existing customers just to make them come back and spend more money with us. Let's create one right now. Let me show you how it's done. There are 4 ways in which you can create a discount. Let's go amount of order. This is the easiest one. And let's just write a percentage of 10% and name it 10 off, right? So every time someone will use this discount code after we created 10 off, this is the discount code right here, they will get a 10% off their entire order for your online store with no minimum purchase requirement for all of the customers, no usage limits, and they cannot combine it with other discounts. You can change all of these things right here and you can save it. And whenever you want people to buy something from you, to incentivize them to buy, you can send them this code, and this is how it works. You can create percentages, you can create conditions. There's a lot of things you can play with this area. Next up, you have the online store. This is an important part because this is where you are creating your store. This is your theme. Now, of course, there are a lot of themes that you can use with Shopify, but only one of them will be live. And that is the one that people will see when they go to your store. You can always change your theme, you can always edit your theme, but mainly this is the place where you can see what theme do you have and you can actually edit it. If you click on customize, you're gonna be able to customize everything on your store, from the buttons to the text to the products to everything. A very important thing that you need to know is the fact that there are free and paid themes. I would not advise you under any circumstances to pay for a theme when you're just getting started. I mean, of course, if you have a lot of money and you don't know what to do with it, you can just buy a theme, but I would not advise you to do that. And the reason why I'm saying this is that you can have the same level of editing, the same level of design with a basic free theme. And the price of a paid theme right now is pretty high. It's anywhere between $300 and $400. So instead of spending that much money on a theme, I would advise you to get that money and put it into marketing or something else. Alright, so now that you know what AliExpress is, what Shopify is, and how you can use both of them to make money, the first thing that you need to know is how to find your winning product. First of all, let's define a winning product. It's really simple. A winning product is a product that everybody's talking about, a product that's making huge waves on the market, just like the fidget spinner was back in 2016 or surgical masks were back in 2020. You get the idea. It's a product that everybody's going crazy about at that time. Now, you might not know this, but there are hundreds of winning products out there every given time, and every single day we have new winning products coming in. Now, our job as dropshippers is to find those winning products in the best way possible. If you want to have success with dropshipping, you need to know how to find a good winning product and be ahead of your competition. Mainly, there are 2 ways to find winning products. One of them is manual and the other one is automatic. Now, I would not really advise you to do manual because it just takes a lot of time and energy. Of course, you can do that. I'm going to show you how to do that in another video. But in this video, we're going to focus on automatic, meaning that there's somebody else, there's some other platform that will do all of the work for us, and they will just feed us these winning products without us having to do any kind of work. Let me introduce to you Viral Vault. It's this amazing platform that's created by Jordan Welch, and it's this all-in-one platform that's made to help beginner dropshippers. And I'm not only talking about winning products, I'm talking about every single thing that comes into your dropshipper journey. So if you scroll a bit down here, you're gonna see they have Facebook products, TikTok products, because they are different. There are 2 different platforms with 2 different types of products. They even have a course, they have a case study. If you scroll a bit down, you're gonna see they have a Discord, they have daily new products. And if you scroll even further, you're gonna see this part right here. This is the winning product of the day. Every single day there are new products that are emerging onto the market that are winning, and you can see them here. Like every day you're gonna see the best product from that day. You can click view full product and you can have all of the information about that product. And it's not only this product, they have a lot of products. Every single day you're gonna have new products on their platform, and you're gonna have a lot of analysis about them. For example, this product right here, you can get it for $2.65. COGS stands for cost of goods, meaning the amount of money that you need to pay in order to get the product. You can actually sell it for around $29, and this price is coming for like an average from the market, because they are also analyzing other stores who are selling this product and they know like what's the average price. So this leaves you with a profit of around $26, which is amazing. All right, next up, you know that it's pretty hard to write all of those copyrighted texts that are on the product page. That is not a problem anymore with Viral Vault, because they have copywriters and they are giving us this amazing description that you can just go ahead and copy and paste it on your store when you're creating a product page, and that's it, voila. Next up, we have content. You're gonna see a lot of content with this product. You can inspire from here. Next up, you have competitors. There are a lot of people who are selling this product, and you can see their ads, you can see their websites, and you can click on them to see how well they are doing. Next up, supplier links. You can find it on Amazon, AliExpress 1, AliExpress 2. So these are two different sellers. You can get it from each one of them. If you click on any of these links, it will take you to the store that's selling this, right? You see $1, and you can actually get it from here. You don't need to do research. If you don't like that seller for any reason at all, you can just click on the second one and it's gonna give you a second seller which you can use. Next up, on the left hand side, you have TikTok, and if you click on that, it's gonna give you TikTok related products. These products are doing very well on TikTok. They're probably not doing that well on Facebook. So if you click on Facebook, you're gonna see a lot of other different products, because the age gap between Facebook and TikTok is different. And finally, we have training. Now this part right here, it's a very, very comprehensive course that will teach you everything you need to know about dropshipping to get started from zero to hero. And as you can see right here, they have more than 62 videos. All of them are beginner friendly. I highly encourage you to watch them. All right, so next up, you remember I told you about products. Right now it's empty. We don't have any products. So in order for us to add a product, we need to find it. Let's just stick with this product right here. So let's go to supplier links. Let's take the first one. So in order for us to sell this product, we already know where we can find it. This is the seller. It sells it for $1. All you need to do is click on each image and save it. Save as, let's do wrench 1, right? Go to the next picture. Let's save this as wrench 2. Let's go to the next one. Let's save it as wrench 3, so on and so forth. You get the idea. There are maybe some pictures that you don't want to use. Maybe there are some pictures that are not that good. For example, this one is repeating. You don't want to repeat the same picture on your website. All right, so now that you have these pictures, all you have to do is go back to your store and click on add product, name your product. All right, next up we have the description of the product. Now with the description, we can go back to Viral Vault and we can just copy and paste this to our store, and that's it. We just gotta make sure that the spacing is correct, something like this. Next up, we have the option to add some media, which is the pictures that we have just saved. All right, so these are the wrench images that we have just saved. It's gonna take like 1 minute to process, and after that, you're all good. Next up, you can move to pricing. Now, of course, this is my currency from the country I live in. You can just set your price. Compare at price means that we're gonna have a discount from a previous price. So if you put $50, and the actual price is $30, our customers will see that the product was $50. It's gonna have a big X on it, and now it's only $30. You can decide if you charge tax or not on this product, so on and so forth. If you scroll down, you're gonna see color, hardware material. You can add more variants right here. You can select the weight if you want to be more helpful with how much does it cost to ship. And after you finish everything, all you have to do is save. And now when you click on preview, you're going to be able to see the product that you have just created, and it looks something like this. Pretty cool, right? It took us around 5 minutes. Now, usually this would take anywhere around 30 to 40 minutes on average, but with Viral Vault, it only takes 5 minutes. Now that we know what AliExpress is, what Shopify is, we've imported our first product, we know how it works, we know how to import our first product. We found Viral Vault, so we can always import these products. You see, I'm not just gonna teach you how to fish, I'm actually feeding you some fish, and I'm showing you how you can find these winning products every single day by going to Viral Vault. Next up, now that we have our store set up and our product page looks pretty decent, we need to advertise that page, right? Nobody's gonna just buy out of thin air. Nobody's just gonna appear on our store and spend money without us having to show them our store. That can only happen when we have a big brand and people know about us. For that, we need to do what's called marketing. There's two ways to do marketing. One of them is organic and the other one is paid. You can watch some of our other videos. I'm going in depth and in detail about each and every type of marketing. But just for you to understand, organic is the type of marketing in which you're getting traffic to your store without you having to pay any platform money. A good example for that would be TikTok organic, Instagram organic, posting videos on YouTube. That's not costing you anything but your time. And then we have paid marketing, which is the most popular one. And with this method, you're basically giving money to platforms such as Meta, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, to show the ads that you want to show your customers to your actual potential customers. This way, you're gonna make them curious and they will click on the ad and they will visit your product page. I'm sure you're familiar with ads. You're seeing ads every single minute on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you're using. Running ads is one of the most popular ways to bring in traffic and transform that traffic from visitors to customers. These right here are just a few examples that I have with my stores, and I'm consistently able to generate these results with the help of paid ads. Alright, so you got your first sale. Now the first thing you need to do is to fulfill that order, meaning that you're gonna have to come back here to the AliExpress seller that's selling the product and click on buy now, and instead of our own address, we're gonna put our customer's address. We're gonna pay $1 for the product and we're gonna keep the rest because we're selling it for $30, remember? And our seller will ship the product directly to our customer. Now, of course, when you're just getting started, you're probably gonna do this all by yourself, but when the orders are gonna start piling up, you can use some software or hire someone to do order fulfillment for you. Next up, we have customer service. Now, customer service is what happens after someone buys the product from us. And if we want to build a solid brand, we need to put accent on customer service. You see, there are some cases in which people are not going to be happy with the products they sold, or maybe they want another color, or maybe the product is broken. You need to be able to solve those problems and to make your customers happy. That is why putting a big accent on customer service is very important in the dropshipping industry. Now, before we end this video, I want to tell you about some advantages and disadvantages of using AliExpress for dropshipping. One of the biggest advantages is the fact that you can have a huge product selection. Second of all, AliExpress offers global shipping. That is a very good thing to have in consideration. Third of all, AliExpress is a dropshipping friendly supplier. 99% of the sellers out there will agree to do dropshipping. Fourth of all, it has a very low startup cost, just as any dropshipping venture. Now, there are a few downsides as well. If you're using sellers from AliExpress, the biggest downside is that you do not have control over shipping times. If you are using a private supplier, then you have control over shipping times because you will have a tight connection with them and you know how much time they need to ship the products. But if you're using random sellers from AliExpress, you will never know how are they shipping the products. The second disadvantage is the fact that they are sending the products in bad packages. They often arrive in not the best state and they don't look nice. It's gonna be just a random box that's stumped over and it doesn't look nice. Sometimes they even wrap some yellow tape over it. It looks absolutely horrible. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Serban. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you want to see more just like this. If you have any questions at all about anything I said in this video, please drop a comment below and I'm gonna be more than happy to respond. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.